All right, I'm going to try this again. I already started the very first part of this mission without realizing that my mic
You made it.
wasn't actually set up right. For some reason, OBS, I guess, changed my default mic. I don't know. I don't get it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's
Why?
why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
I think Rookwood Castle probably has some
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier,
secrets.
with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time.
Secrets
Everyone
of
stays out
ancient
of
magic.
sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Why can't you
But
just
we
let
have
them try it,
tried
though?
everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
It just feels weird.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
What's
Poor
up with your outfit?
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
God, they need to fix the robes. Oh, speak with Anne and Solomon?
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
This better not be one of those situations where the caretaker is actually the one poisoning the person. Or, isn't... Maybe he's just in denial and just doesn't even... I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't even want to try.
You're right, Anne. I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Well, it's someone's
you must
fault.
be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must
Too
say,
powerful?
I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Maybe I can. Oh. don't know what to say. Because the thing is, in rare instances, things do get better, and chronic pain can go away, but that is, like, rare. And in this case, a curse, I mean, I don't know. I think I might be able to change that. I know that the Percival guy said that we can't just take people's pain away, but maybe that was just his ideals. Maybe there's some kind of consequence for doing that. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I should just say he's made up his mind, or I can try. I don't know. I'm gonna go with he's made up his mind, because I think that there is probably a way to take away her pain, but it'd probably only be me who'd be able to do it. Which is a very rare instance, and only like a small possibility, but yeah.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
But Sebastian should also focus on just spending time with her. Oh. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better, Sebastian. No. And to Sebastian. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm just gonna say I'm so sorry. Or should I say, surely there's something. Maybe there's something that can just help ease the pain?
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon.
You don't
her
know
hope
that.
is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Yeah, I don't know that Yeah, hope could be a good thing. I understand, but I still think hope can be a good thing.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Like, what?
I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
If we hadn't had the scene where Percival is talking to... What's her name? The one chick that also has ancient magic, the ability to use it. If we hadn't seen the scene where he's telling her that you can't take someone's pain away, but she doesn't seem convinced, then I probably would agree with Solomon. But I kind of think there might be a way.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I don't think he's out of line. God, I don't like either of these again. I don't think he should have just taken away whatever it was he was going to give his sister. He should have just let him use it and then prove to Sebastian that it's not going to work. But, I mean, he's trying to not give people false hope.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back.
I'll help.
Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Yep.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Definitely agree on that.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
They probably know about
Up
ancient
there,
magic.
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Where are we walking? Do I have to walk? Okay. Uh-oh.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Hey, what?
I know I heard something.
Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
Wasn't fast enough, sorry.
Get it!
You're still here, too. Oh.
I don't have to get you yet!
Ugh, damn it.
That's unimpressive. You won't get away.
I love that one. Uh-oh.
Made your last mistake.
You are, like, right on top of me, dude. Oh, no.
Confringo!
Hit it, one you will regret. You're making this too. You don't know who you're playing with.
Did he just use... what was it? Maybe Imperial?
get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest.
Diffindo!
Death.
Closer! Diffindo!
Oh, wait, what did he use?
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
That's all good. What is this place? A graveyard? Is this a graveyard? Maybe not. I don't know what this is. What are you doing?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Who said that? Wasn't it that one pink chick? Didn't she say that same thing? Or am I thinking of someone else?
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio! Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
A Hogwarts professor. So it was the one chick. They know about ancient magic. They're trying to get their hands on it. I feel like that's gonna be the last thing I can investigate. Maybe.
Revelio! Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
I wonder if they're trying to find, like, those places that have the trials at. Like, they know about the trials and they know that they're underground. So they're trying to find them. Or maybe goblin silver? Probably not that. I think they're trying to find the trials.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
Come on, you know. It's from the one memory that we saw.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
We figured that out a long time ago. In the last episode. Oh. When did you get in here? Who's in there?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Is it maybe... Is it her? Like the one witch?
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who?
Like 500 years
What do
ago, I
I
think.
found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She
That was
was
me.
one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
On Quidditch.
If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, that was easy.
Huh, a stairwell.
Ooh. Oh no. About to go into some kind of dungeon?
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Double
There
snare.
might be something here worth a closer look.
They left all of this simply strewn about.
Wait,
Tells me they're after something bigger.
you're just going right in? Oh, there's fucking double snare. Eh. Hang on. There's one thing. About to get... What the fuck? There. Oops. About to get snatched up by these devil snares.
Lumos.
Maybe not. Ooh, one of Isadora Morganach journal entry 1 of 7. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. The fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would to be rid of them of their torment. See, that's what I'm saying. We can help them. But at what cost? Like, there's got to be some kind of drawback for doing that.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Number 2. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. Fortuitous consequence?
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Maybe we can't fix the underlying issue. Maybe we can only heal the pain and the hurt. Oh. Oh.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows
we
me to
wielding it,
travel
though?
through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
I feel like this has got to be close to the end of this main quest, though, because we've already been to the Undercroft. Oh, see?
Why would
I
the
knew those
door
looked like
lead
a
us
door.
here?
I knew that they looked like a door.
Sebastian, look.
I called it. Motherfucking called it.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Looks like symbols for ancient magic. I don't know what the rest of it is.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not.
Scriptorium?
Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Chamber of Secrets?
I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Listen, if I can help his sister with her pain, I'm fucking doing it. Has to be like a huge consequence. Some kind of huge consequence for me not to.
Revelio.
Oops. You all saw nothing.
I will have you know that your so-called pets were found spinning webs in your mother's shoes this
Gross.
morning. This is ludicrous. I am putting my foot down quite literally on anything I see with 8 legs.
I would too. No thanks. Okay, but this is actually really cute. Oh, look at that. Cute sun hat. Looks like a scarecrow hat. Let's go with this one. Alright, I'm gonna go for more of like a hedge witch look today for classes. Oh, what's this? Oh, Adelaide.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins.
Oh no.
Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
No, you're not overthinking. You're overreacting.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5.
Damn.
Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Yeah, he's probably being, like, held against his will. That's my guess. But I'm a pessimist, so... What is that noise? Oh. Oh, God.
Transfiguration requires such precision. No one turned my pet rabbit into a candy cane. Mother was furious. I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
I don't like that it changes my tracked quest.
Oh, my mother.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ooh. He's right over there. Maybe some other time.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
What makes you think I would... What?
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent
Well,
and
thank you.
resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Oh, this is a slashing one.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
No, come on. What's the range on this?
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Sweet.
Confringo!
Any comments? I'm not supposed to use that. No?
As I mentioned
Nice.
earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Confringo!
Damn.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh, even Confringo has a pretty far range. Damn. There's no way it's always this far of a range.
Expelliarmus!
Huh?
Confringo!
Wait. Yes.
Alohomora.
Oh, where's this? Where am I?
Revelio.
Oh, pretty red marble. Oh, it's so cool. Another one?
Lumos.
Looks like a giant troll. In a cage or in a photo? Oh. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. That's not at all creepy.
Revelio. Lumos.
Well, where is it? Oh. Oh, it's this one. Why do they have trolls in cases?
Revelio.
They really not have anything that explains it? So, let's see. 8 plus 12 is 20, so that 2 would be the the horned thingamabob. And then that is 7 plus 1 is 8, so 1 more, so the unicorn. Didn't have to use my cheat sheet. Ooh, these are a lot of cool statues.
Finite.
What the fuck? Huh? Am I dead? What is the point of that? Stuffed toy dragon. High society fedora. Oh.
Revelio.
Gorgon portrait. An oil painting of a beautiful Gorgon and her suitor. Oh, whose eyes are wisely averted as he bends to kiss her hand. It is said that the artist who painted this accidentally gazed at his subject when he delivered the painting, and is now forever sculptor in a garden in Greece. Let's see.
Finite.
Finite incantanto? Something like that. It's a cool room.
Alohomora.
Alright, where am I at? Oh, okay. The entrance. Oh god, this thing creeps me out. I hate it.
Off on another adventure, are we?